Hello, friends and enemies and those to be determined. Today, I have a speed paint for y'all. This is a speed paint of an animation, which, now that I'm thinking of it, is it really called speed paint if it's an animation? Probably. What the video is playing in the background is me working on an animation that I made. It was made to go along with an edgy sort of sound, which it's very there's a lot of emphasis on perspective and the drasticness of just the whole form, the human form and the movement, which is what I really wanted to capture. I think I did fairly well. Hopefully once I finish this video and I post this, then I'll actually post the video that this was supposed to be used for. Or it is used for. I did finish it. I just haven't posted it yet because I like procrastinating on that, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I would like to do more speed paints, if at all possible. Usually I personally like watching speed paints that have story times with them. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of a life experience to really talk about anything. I have a few jobs here and there, but there's nothing too drastic in life that I can just be like, oh, clickbait title, here we go. But I can talk about like lore for characters, especially if I'm doing the speed paint is character oriented, like this one kind of is. This one I made the animation thing, sketch outline, and then realized I didn't have a character to go with it, so as you can see on screen right now, I am struggling to figure out who I should put into it. I ended up didn't really going with any of these and just went with a shadow figure just to have some cool storytelling, but, well, or maybe it's the absence of storytelling, but still. But if I was doing like a Star Wars themed speed paint, which I'm tempted to do, maybe I could talk about the opinions and stuff about Andor or whatever, you know. But if I have to do more of these, I'm definitely gonna have to make a script because I have to talk for like 8 minutes. Or if you guys want a speed paint that's just music, that'd be cool. Been a bit easier for me. But this is also an excellent way if I wanted to get some lore across for some characters. This would be a fantastic way to do it. Like, really. I mean, my character lore isn't exactly the greatest. As you guys can probably already tell, it's pretty convoluted, and I want to definitely work on making a more consistent story. With the character roster I have currently, at this present time, I have technically 2 stories. So there's the whole story and lore that goes along with my persona that I've made, I've made a little reaction person who talks when I talk, which is, I like it. But I have a whole lore thing for her, which also is a lore thing for a couple other characters, but it's kind of its own bubble of story. And it's a pretty bad story. Better than it was, but it's definitely lacking some cool undertones or anything like that. Like, I do want to make a central villain to any of my stories. I have ideas for that, but I'm just not good at writing villains. I'm decent at making character ideas, and I know how to make an anti-hero, because that's basically what my persona is. It's like, this person's not a good person, but they are the protagonist kind of thing. That's kind of my favorite stories to watch and read, is when it's painfully obvious that it's like, this person isn't good, but I'm gonna enjoy the story anyway, just because of the story. That's kind of like the musical Alexander Hamilton, or there's a webtoon that I've read, which is I Get Stronger the More I Eat. They are some morally gray or morally evil people, but they're the protagonist, and I find those stories so interesting. Which is a little disappointing in this day and age, where a whole lot more villains are becoming more and more sympathetic, at least in children's media. Don't get me wrong, I love a sympathetic villain. That makes them, gives them quite a lot of depth and stuff, and it makes it very interesting to watch. But there is the market is way too saturated in those right now. Every time you see a purely evil villain who's just, they might have a reason for it, but, oh look, you get to zoom in on the animation. I guess the video is almost over. As I said, I should probably have a script for this. But yeah, I just really like, purely villainous villains. Or if there has to be, a anti-hero protagonist, I would like it to be an anti-villain protagonist, where they're not there needs to be a yin to the yang in storytelling, which I'm not very good at I'm not good at making, but I love analyzing it when I see it with my I'm not good at analyzing, but yeah, I guess the video's done. Thank you for watching this 3 or 4 minute, 7 minute, I don't know, video. I hope to make some more, but just in general, please give me your thoughts on it. Just on what I should do, what you want to see, because I want to make stuff that you guys want to see. So if you want to see more like fantasy stuff, if you want to see more story stuff, if you want to see more fan stuff, like I've got a recommendation to do more portraits of the ladies from Andor, which I definitely want to do, and I will hopefully make a series on that. But I want to hear what you guys want to see. I want to see what you guys like the most. And yeah, thank you to my patrons, who are the coolest people in the world ever. You guys are honestly the greatest, and the fact that you are supporting me means a lot. It really does. You guys are the only people who gets a steady stream of content, because I just make it for you guys, basically. But it really means a lot that you care enough to support what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to make an outro, huh? Well, see you guys later. Hope you have a great day or night, or wherever you are in the time zones. And hopefully see you later. Bye!